The bus dropped Melinda off half a mile from the rural town of Wither's Edge, where her late uncle had lived alone for nearly 20 years. The air smelled like old dust and wilting leaves, and the silence didn't come from peace. It came from absence. The townspeople at the general store offered her blank stares and half-hearted nods, but no one asked why she was there. When she arrived at her uncle's house, a single-story farmhouse that seemed to withdraw into itself, she found the front door not locked, but bolted from the inside. It took her several minutes to pry it open, only to step into stale air and a ticking that seemed to come from every direction at once. The interior hadn't been touched in ages. Yellowed curtains, a refrigerator humming louder than it should, and circular patterns drawn on every wall, ceiling to floor in what looked like crayon. A leather-bound journal lay on the living room coffee table, open to a page that simply read, "Do not play the ticking in your head aloud." She dismissed it as meaningless until nightfall, when the ticking she'd noticed earlier followed her into the guest bedroom. Louder now, rhythmic, almost melodic. Thinking it an old clock in the attic, she tried to ignore it, but by midnight, she found herself pacing, tapping the pattern of the tick-tock tick on the windowsill without even realizing. Over the next 2 days, Melinda felt her thoughts become jumbled, her memories clouded. She'd walk into a room and forget why she entered, lose sentences mid-thought, wake up standing in corners she didn't remember walking to. She tried to leave, but every exit led her back to the house, as if the town itself looped, curving in on her. One morning, she found a fresh journal entry in her uncle's handwriting. "You've already chosen to hear it. Soon you'll hum it. Then it becomes you." That night, she woke to find mirrors in every room covered in old sheets. When she yanked one down on impulse, her reflection blinked a second too late. Melinda now keeps the journal pressed to her chest like a shield, afraid to sleep, but more afraid to be awake. The townspeople still pass by the house, never looking in. Sometimes, she hears footsteps upstairs, though she hasn't dared go up since the ticking spread there too. As the clock strikes triam and the walls begin to vibrate with quiet humming, she places her ear to the floor and hears her own voice whispering from beneath the foundation, softly singing a tune she doesn't remember learning.